The Divine Light Invocation is an ancient spiritual practice from India. It is particularly suitable for those here in the West who seek to improve themselves physically, mentally, and spiritually. It is not necessary to go into too many details. Your own adventure and discovery should be stimulated. However, some important points are necessary to understand at the start when practicing the Divine Light Invocation. The very first of these is to observe the functioning of the mind. Most of us do not know about the process of thinking. For example, you may not be aware that you think in images. It makes very little difference if you think of the abstract symbols, the letters CAT, or if you recall the shape and form of a cat before your mind's eye. The fact is that you do think in images. The process of thinking is so fast and the images occur at such a tempo that we are rarely able to recall them. If this intricate instrument, the mind, thinks in images, then we have to be very careful what images we allow to slip into it, for they will either lift us up or drag us down, depending on their quality. Divine light is the most positive and therefore the most beneficial image that we could choose. Another important point is the use of imagination. It is with our imagination that we create our mental images, and it does play havoc with us from time to time. Fear often comes not from an actual fact, but from a play of our imagination. Therefore, it is important to become aware of how our imagination works and to use it properly, to control it. Emotions intensify imagination. There is hardly an exercise more suitable for practicing constructive use of imagination than the Divine Light Invocation. First, we try to see ourselves in the light. As the exercise is repeated, we feel a warm glow within and around the body. Thus, sight and touch, two of our five senses, have not only been very involved, but also cultivated to our advantage. Sensitivity is another point. Most of us have senses that are dull to the finer forces that exist around us. We can be compared to blind people who cannot see the sun, but must rely on others to tell us that there is light. One purpose the Divine Light Invocation has, among others, is to make us more sensitive to these finer forces, to make us aware of this power, and to enable us to use it constructively for our own benefit and the benefit of those around us. In the course of time, your self-observation, while you practice the Divine Light Invocation, will become very keen and sharp. Suddenly, insight into many things will come to you, perhaps things of a long forgotten past. If these are things which you have been trying to forget, you will now be able to look at them and put them aside. The Divine Light will dissolve the negative unconscious influences from the past, and you will not have to dwell upon them. You will be able to concentrate upon the present and the future. And this future certainly is bound to be bright because of the light. Let me give you an example. Whenever you are afraid of an individual, or just have a plain human dislike for anyone, put that person into the light. Later on, when you have sufficient experience and practice, you may even do this while you talk to the person. You can certainly not dislike or hate anyone you put into the light. You drive out the negative images you have about this other person, and even those you have about yourself. So I invite you to put others into the light. After you have done the same to yourself, after filling all the cells of your body with light, and having let the light penetrate all levels of consciousness, it is possible to completely heal any illness you may have, because in that very moment you are truly a pure channel. However, sometimes repeated invocation of the divine light is necessary to bring about a healing in yourself or in someone else. But when there is no improvement at all after repeated efforts, we must look for the reasons why. Two of the most common reasons are these. We may be suffering from hereditary beliefs, or in this case disbelief. In other words, we may have been conditioned not to believe that such healing is possible, or we may be suffering from a low self-estimation. We do not feel we are worthy of being healed, and therefore we do not really accept having been filled, healed, and illumined by divine light. We can be sure that the practice of the divine light invocation will gradually bring about many changes in the body and in the mind. As with all spiritual practices, we have to be persistent. First, we have to remove the collection of negative garbage of our own subconscious. It is for this reason that we acknowledge that the light has penetrated all levels of consciousness. When all levels of consciousness are illumined, then everything has come to light, and therefore, when the power of darkness has lost its hold on us, we are healed physically and spiritually. In the same subtle way, you also influence others with the divine light invocation. And this is what I believe you wish to do. You wish to help, and the help that you give to others comes back to yourself as a manifold blessing. In regard to healing, I would like to add that we must never lose sight of what is reasonable. Supposing, for example, you broke your leg. It is only reasonable that a doctor who is trained and skilled in setting bones be consulted. The doctor also is a child of the light and can assist you in your recovery, especially so if you surround him with divine light too. In the beginning, as you practice the divine light invocation for others, take one individual at a time. When your mind has become flexible and is capable of readily accepting the divine light, you may take two at a time, husband and wife, for instance, perhaps including the children too. Later on, you can take whole groups of people. Sometimes you may wish to increase the power of the light by inviting your friends or relatives to invoke the light with you. In this particular situation, the affirmation which will be given you should be spoken aloud by you and in the first person. All others should follow mentally. If the individual who is to be put into the light is one of this group, let him or her step forward into the center of the circle. If the individual is not present and unknown to you, just use your imagination to create a human form, and that will be sufficient. It is not important that this form be feminine or masculine. In this way, you can help to make the world a better place to live in. The need is great, and if you help, the harvest will be abundant. After some time, when your practice has become really smooth, without strain, and there is true single-pointedness of mind, you may use the divine light several times in succession without re-invoking it. That is, you may bless several persons consecutively without recharging with the divine light. But it will certainly take you a few months before you reach that state of concentration. Have no rush. Have no false ambitions. Take the time it takes to do a good job. It will be wise if you have a piece of paper and write down the affirmations of the Divine Light Invocation, so you can study it and meditate upon it. Here it is. I am created by divine light. I am sustained by divine light. I am protected by divine light. I am surrounded by divine light. I am ever growing into divine light. Meditate upon each of these lines. What do they mean to you? If you are created by divine light, what is your own essential nature? If you are sustained by divine light, what is that energy that nourishes your body and mind? Man does not live by bread alone. If you are protected and surrounded by divine light, what is there to fear? Have yourself surrounded by divine light wherever you are, wherever you go. Surround others with the divine light. Let the light also shine through your eyes. Always try to involve intense feeling so that with practice you can feel the light entering into your physical body. In the last sentence of the affirmation you stated that you have chosen to grow into the light, that you wish to evolve, to develop, and to cooperate with the divine law in the course of your own spiritual evolution, which is your purpose in living. On side 2 of this record, you will be led immediately into the instruction of the practice of the Divine Light Invocation itself. To prepare you for this, there are a few things that you should know about. Breath control and the tension and relaxation of your body. Do you know that you hold your breath when you are deeply concentrating, and that you do so automatically when in a moment of great fear or danger? In such a moment, you very likely tense your muscles, particularly the larger ones. All these things were known to the rishis of ancient India. They made use of breath control, tension, and relaxation to achieve single-pointedness of mind. This is done for a similar purpose in the Divine Light Invocation. Most of the time, we do not know when a muscle is tense. We have to become aware of that very fine, very first grip of tension. Then we are able to find out if we can relax or not. All too often, we go around with tensed muscles without even being aware of it. I would like to mention two other points about the tensing. When you tense your hands, you should spread your fingers, imagining them to be antennas, reaching out to receive the light. The tensing of the hips is actually achieved by tensing the buttocks. Apart from the physical preparations just mentioned, I would like to suggest that you prepare yourself mentally by cultivating an attitude of determination. Success in the application of this technique requires mental discipline just as much as physical control. In order to be able to tense all these various parts of your body, you may have to practice thinking of them, thinking into them, becoming familiar with the feeling of each muscle. And so after making these preparations, you will be ready to begin the light invocation itself. If you feel that you would like some further guidance or more details with regard to the Divine Light Invocation, do not hesitate to contact me. I wish you every success, and may you be blessed and filled with the all-purifying, all-healing light divine. Now you are ready to begin the preliminary exercises of the Divine Light Invocation. Stand erect, with your feet slightly apart, and as you tense, you also inhale. As you hold the tension, you also retain the breath. As you relax, you also exhale. Inhale while you tense the muscles in your feet as hard as you can. Feel every degree of the tension. Slowly relax while exhaling. Let your arms hang loose. Inhale, slowly tense your hands. Now continue the tension up the arms. Both arms are tense. Let them both slowly relax while exhaling. Now we will coordinate the tensing and relaxing of your hands and feet. Inhale while tensing hands and feet. Exhale while relaxing hands and feet. Try to reduce the reflection of tension into any other parts of the body, like your eyes, your jaw, or your mouth. Can you observe exactly when there is tension and when there is relaxation? The very first moment of tension must be perceived. Inhale while tensing your hands. Extend the tension into your forearms. Slowly relax while exhaling. Inhale while tensing your feet. Extend the tension into your calves. Slowly relax while exhaling. Coordinate the tension. Inhale while tensing your hands, feet, forearms, calves. Exhale while slowly relaxing your hands, feet, forearms, calves. Now inhale while tensing your hands, forearms, upper arms. Exhale slowly and relax your hands, forearms, upper arms. Inhale while tensing your feet, your calves, your thighs. Exhale while relaxing your feet, calves, thighs. Now we coordinate. Inhale, tense your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs. Exhale, relax your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms and thighs. Inhale, tense your hands, forearms, upper arms, shoulders. Exhale and relax your hands, forearms, upper arms, shoulders. Inhale while tensing your feet, calves, thighs, hips. Exhale while relaxing feet, calves, thighs, hips. Again, we coordinate the tensing. Inhale, tensing your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders and hips. Exhale, relax your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders and hips. Now, inhale while tensing just the stomach. That means all the abdominal muscles. Exhale while slowly relaxing. Inhale while tensing only your neck. Exhale, slowly relax your neck. Coordinate the tensing. Inhale, tense your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. Exhale while relaxing your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. Your face and head should remain relaxed at all times. You may now want to shut your record player off so you can practice these exercises. Repeat them until you can do them smoothly and with ease. Now I shall call the names of the muscles faster in order not to cause any discomfort. In the following exercises, keep the eyes focused on the forehead. Inhale, tense your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. Now hold the tension, hold the breath. Relax the hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. This should be done without strain. Retain breath and tension together only as long as it is comfortable. Do not overdo. In this exercise, the time it takes to call these various parts of the body may be too long for you to hold your breath. So I suggest listen a few times, familiarize yourself with them, then practice them by yourself. In the next stage, Remember to keep your eyes focused on the forehead, and as you inhale gradually and smoothly, tense your whole body, and at the same time, raise your arms above your head, keeping them straight and maintaining the tension in them at all times. The arms should be completely tensed before they are raised to shoulder level. Let us begin. Inhale, raise the arms while tensing the hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. Hold the tension in the breath. Exhale while you lower your arms, relax the hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. Practices before we go on to the actual invocation of divine light, which is our next step. Now you are ready to learn how to invoke the divine light. When the light is invoked, one always goes through the complete exercise twice. The first time you raise the arms above the head as already taught. The second time you keep your arms down. In this first time, see yourself standing in a shower of divine light. Shall we try? Focus your eyes on your forehead. Inhale, raise your arms while tensing your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. Retain the breath and the tension and affirm mentally, I am created by divine light. I am sustained by divine light. I am protected by divine light. I am surrounded by divine light. I am ever growing into divine light. Exhale. Lower your arms while relaxing your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. Now for the second time, again remember your arms stay down, eyes focused on the forehead. Try to feel a warm glow all over the inside and outside of your body. Inhale while tensing your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. Retain the breath and the tension and affirm and feel, I am created by divine light. I am sustained by divine light. I am protected by divine light. I am surrounded by divine light. I am ever growing into divine light. Exhale. Relax your hands, feet, forearms, calves, upper arms, thighs, shoulders, hips, stomach, neck. Acknowledge silently to yourself, every single cell of this my physical body is filled with divine light. Every level of consciousness is illumined with divine light. The divine light has penetrated into every single cell of this body, into every level of consciousness. Thus I have become a channel of light. I am now in a state of pure light. Accept that you are now a channel of divine light. Express your gratitude with feeling. Have the desire to share your gift with someone you wish to help. Turn your palms forward as a gesture of your willingness to share the divine light. You can share the divine light with any friend, relative, or even a stranger. For example, let us use Mr. Jones. Bring him into your mind's eye, standing in front of you. Now mentally open the doors of your heart. The light streams from your heart towards the feet of Mr. Jones. Let the light stream from your heart towards the feet of Mr. Jones. Let the light circle around his feet in a clockwise direction, moving in a spiral up his body, enveloping him completely. See the spiral moving way up into the sky, taking Mr. Jones along. Finally he disappears behind the brilliance of the light. You may even lift your head to follow the spiral of light, keeping your eyes closed during the whole exercise and always focused on the forehead, the space between the eyebrows. When the distance has increased so much that you cannot follow Mr. Jones any longer, relax and give thanks for your opportunity to help someone in need. Remember, in helping others, we help ourselves. In this way, you help anyone, and you leave it to the divine wisdom of the light to do the best thing for the ones you have put into the light. You rest assured that all will be well and all needs will be met. Now I will repeat the divine light invocation without any explanation, the way you will do it in the future. Inhale, while raising the arms, tensing the body. Retain tension and breath while seeing yourself in a shower of divine light, and think, I am created by divine light. I am sustained by divine light. I am protected by divine light. I am surrounded by divine light. I am ever growing into divine light. Exhale, while lowering your arms and relaxing. Again, inhale while tensing the body. Retain tension and breath, feeling the warm glow of the light. Think, I am created by divine light. I am sustained by divine light. I am protected by divine light. I am surrounded by divine light. I am ever growing into divine light. Exhale and relax. Acknowledge every cell of my body, every level of consciousness is filled with divine light. I am grateful for being a channel of pure light. Turn your palms forward. May I help? And now give the name you wish. Send them up into the light. Give thanks for the privilege of sharing the divine light.